Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Here I'm going to show you how to draw a realistic bird in 8 minutes. So I'm starting with a sketch right now. So I'm sketching out the bird with the initial sketch. And here I draw out the branch or the stem, the branch rather, of which the bird stands. And I'm moving to the next phase where I'm going to color the beak of the bird with the red pencil. So I'm using pastel pencil for this work, and these are the medium I'm using right now. So, and my finger is also another tool I used in this process. So right now I'm using the black pastel color pencil to color the top of the bird. So I'm blending with the finger, as you can see. Like I said, the finger is always a tool when using pastel. Now I'm going to the face where I'm coloring the wing of the bird. And I use my finger to blend again. So to add depth to this, I must add my black pastel to the blue to give it the depth, and also I'm using my pastel black to also bring out the shade within those areas, the dark areas of the wing. So the next one, I'm going to use my white pencil to color out the bottom or the belly of the bird. And I blend it again. And the bird or the belly of the bird is not just pure white. It has a mixture of colors. So I'm coming down to that side to add those areas. And now I'm bringing out the eye, the red, black on the eye. So you see what I'm talking about? So the white area is not completely white. It is a mix-up of yellow, blue, brown, and what have you. So this is just the beginning of the tail. This is a connection of the tail right now, and I'm about to bring out the tail. But first I have to finish up the remaining part of the wing that comes from the top. And here I'm getting out the shade and I'm applying the highlights right now with my white pencil. So it is important that you bring out the shade and the highlight in your drawings, because this is what makes them look realistic. So I'm stepping to the next phase where I am bringing out the tail. So I'm sketching out the tail, the framework of the tail. The tail consists of two colors, black and white, and of course a mixture of black and white in some areas. So I'm starting with the black. And now I am applying the white in or on the tail, as you can see. And I mentioned mixture of black and white, which is gray. So I have mixed it, black and white, and in some areas, as you can see, there are highlights of white on the tail as well. So these are all mixed to bring out the tail, as you can see. So I'm going to the top or to the middle where the the branch of which the bird sits on. And I'm adding my orange color as the background color, or as my prime color. And I'm going to add brown to it to give it that realistic look of a wood or a stem, to add more, to give it the value it deserves. Of course, most wood are brown in color, so if brown is not applied, it doesn't look like a wood. So I'm using my black right now to give it depth, or to give the shade of the wood where it suggests that there is less light touching that area, or shadow if you like. And I'm using my black again to define the edge of that wood. Just slight thin line of black, not actually bold lines, but thin lines actually. And I'm bringing out the legs of the bird. I'm just trying to be quick about this job, and so you could see how I am able to achieve this in a very short time. So now I'm using my white to bring out the highlights where it suggests the touch of light on the surface of the image you're looking at. And then I'm going to the top right now to add more highlights on the strands of hair which light is being reflected upon. And to the beak, I'm defining the edges again. So it is wise, or it is best, for you to define the edges in your drawings so that it looks realistic. Now I'm adding depth to the underneath where the bird sits, which indicates that there is a shadow or a shade underneath which the sun or the light is not fully reaching there. And most definitely I have to still define the edges of the tail and other areas of the bird. More definition, and here I'm signing out. So I will not ask you to subscribe. You know what's best for you. Thank you.